Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Hi, my name's Lance Hardiker, and welcome to my channel. Now I've had this YouTube channel for about 11 years, and I finally decided what I want to make some videos about. And now I feel it's time to start making some videos and put them out there. So a little bit about myself. I'm a music teacher, a musician, and an artist. I play multiple instruments. I've been a recording engineer for almost 30 years, as well as a music producer. And these are some of the topics that we're going to be sort of dealing with: composition, uh, just some of my general knowledge that I feel I kind of want to share with everybody now. So I hope you'll follow me on this little journey, and we'll see what happens. So, what the channel is going to be about. We're going to begin with some videos on composition. But the composition is going to be from the 18th century style. Many of you may be familiar with a number of channels that are growing now on YouTube about Partimento, Galant Schema, Solfeggi, and Thoroughbass. And so what I'm going to do is, since I've been researching and reading a number of these great researchers that are out there, their papers and dissertations for the last 5 or 6 years, I'm going to give you my take on how I've been using a lot of this stuff in the lesson room, trying to teach students how to do this, and also how to be able to apply it to instruments such as the piano, the violin, and a number of other classical type instruments. I haven't really been able to apply it to the guitar yet, so we'll see how that goes down the road. But the implementation of it is with just general students that you get, because I mainly get my students, through referrals, or they're mainly beginners. So this has to work on beginners. So I'm going to explain to you what I've been doing. I also want to sort of put the caveat out there that I am not a purist in any one of these. I also want to make sure that I state I am not a university professor or an academic. I am a composer who has worked with music in all different styles for the last 30 years. I am looking to figure out how all this stuff works so that I can use it in my own compositions and teach students how to use it in their own original compositions. That is my goal. I am not looking to reinvent the wheel here. There's a lot of great research that's being done by some very, very amazing researchers out there, and I'll leave the academics to them. But their knowledge, whatever I can glean from it and apply to the classroom, I'm going to explain what I've been doing, and maybe this will be a good segue for other teachers who want to begin to teach the style. Maybe other people who have been looking into this particular subject, and it may be just a different take on a lot of this, because some of it can become very heavy duty. I mean, we're talking very heavy duty stuff with some of these papers. So hopefully I'll be able to distill a lot of it down. And I'd love to hear some of your compositions or your feedback of what you think about what I've been teaching, because all of my students right now are composing in a number of different styles. And I really think that's the end goal of all this. So we'll see what happens with that. So I also want to talk about some of the future goals that I'd like to do with this channel. One of the things that I'd like to do is I'm going to be giving just regular lessons on a number of other instruments, including the guitar, the bass, the drums, the violin, the viola, cello, as well as some compositional videos in modern styles. Um, I'd also like to do maybe some live streams, um, put up some of my original music onto the channel, although I may set up a secondary channel for the live music, or for some of the other releases. And I'd also like to do maybe some kind of a podcast or a show where I can interview a number of these different professors and just people in general, or talk about, some of the things that are going on right now in the world, in the music industry, while we sort of all deal with this pandemic and trying to get through, and some of the new ways that we're learning how to teach, how to perform, how to make entertainment, um, and those kinds of things, which I think is going to be great. And if you have any suggestions about, maybe some ideas down the road, but I think the first thing I'm going to do is try to get a couple of videos up. Once I get a couple of videos up, then I can kind of see what the response is, and I'll kind of go from there. And last but not least, I also want to let you know that I do have a website. Um, it is Lance Hardiker Music, uh, at blogspot.com. I'm going to be switching that over to a .com pretty soon. But I've got a lot of articles and things that I posted there, some original music. I also have a SoundCloud, where you can go and listen to some original classical compositions right now. And I'm on Facebook, Lance Hardiker Music. You can find me there and subscribe. I post a lot of articles there that I find in different music trade magazines. Some other YouTube videos of a number of the artists right now, such as John Taylor and Chick Corea, and even Harry Connick Jr. that are doing online lessons, which I think is great. I think more artists should be doing online lessons to pass their knowledge on, especially now that they can't go on tour and perform. It's almost a good time for them to teach the next generation about their craft. Um, so those are some of the places that you can get a hold of me or check out, and I would appreciate that. And last but not least, I just want to thank you for watching the video today. And I'm going to be putting some new videos up in the next little while. I don't know if going to be put it on a schedule, or I'm just going to, do a tranche of videos and throw them up. We'll see how all that sort of develops. But this is the basic intro video about what I'd like to do with the channel. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.